Hi everyone, this is Ali Hussein Kasim from Ali Talks Tech. This week's roundup of tech news across Africa, we are going to be covering a couple of stories. This time we are going all the way to Namibia. This is the first time I'm covering Namibia. Some interesting story coming out of Namibia. Namibia is moving to modernize its financial services ecosystem. In partnership with the National Payments Corporation of India, International Payments, they have moved to modernize Namibia's financial sector. This collaboration takes inspiration from India's highly successful UPI. It aims to introduce an instant payment system for the country, which will really facilitate real-time transactions for both peer-to-peer and merchant payments. Namibia hopes to enhance both peer-to-peer and merchant payments through accessibility, affordability, and connectivity of its domestic and international payment networks by leveraging NPCI's expertise and experience in revolutionizing digital payments in India. The initiative basically reflects a proactive approach towards embracing innovation to cater to the evolving needs of consumers and businesses alike. Just a bit of history about NPCI International, which is a subsidiary of the National Payments Corporation of India. Established in 2020 to basically expand across the world India's phenomenal experience in this space. This will be an interesting development to keep a watch on and how it evolves in the coming months and years. It will also be interesting how this will plug into the ongoing efforts across Africa to integrate national payments of African countries into one payment platform. We then move into Nigeria. News coming out of Nigeria, not confirmed yet, is that Microsoft is shutting down its Lagos Africa Development Center unit. Back in 2019, Microsoft set up two Africa Development Center units in Africa, one in Nairobi and the other one in Lagos. Set up in Nairobi by Jack Ngare, these two units eventually hired north of 800 software engineers across Africa. Speculation is still ongoing on why Nigeria unit has been or is going to be shut down by Microsoft. This is a developing story and we'll be keeping you up to date on what's going on in that area. Still in Nigeria, Nigeria continues to clamp down on crypto. The Central Bank of Nigeria has banned Fintech giants from doing any business or anything to do with crypto. I think this is something that is being closely watched, not just in Nigeria, but globally and across Africa. The story started a couple of weeks ago when Nigeria decided to detain two senior executives from Binance. Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world, and that story is still ongoing. One executive managed to escape, leave Nigeria, but apparently Kenyan authorities have detained this executive from Binance, and ongoing conversations are going between the two countries whether this executive needs to be repatriated back into Nigeria. The latest on this saga is that the Binance global CEO has come out strongly and even intimated that powerful individuals in Nigeria have tried to extract a bribe from Binance. This story is too bungled up. We are really waiting to hear the end of it, how this will be resolved, because the future, literally the future of crypto engagement in Nigeria and across Africa hangs in the balance. My next story is in Kenya. iProcure, which is leading agritech has unfortunately been put under administration. It's not clear what exactly is going on there, but this is actually one of the sad stories of this week and last week. The future looked super bright for iProcure, and all of a sudden they have been put under administration. Again, this is a developing story. We wait to see what exactly happened here. My last story is on artificial intelligence and its future in marketing technology. Recently, Belva Digital, a leading marketing technology company in the region, launched its own influencer called Binti. So AI influencers are becoming a thing. Apparently, they're huge in China, especially. So I bumped into Fred Kithinzi, who is the founder at Belva, and I asked him what his thoughts are. His response to me was, and I quote, AI influencers allow us to engage with audiences in new and compelling ways. Brands can personalize content, optimize engagement, and effectively reach niche demographics. Secondly, AI influencers provide consistency and reliability in brand messaging. They are there to predetermine brand guidelines and maintain a consistent tone and image across all interactions. Fact: the global virtual influencer market size was estimated at USD 3.6 billion in 2022 and is projected to grow at a compounded annual growth rate of 38.9% through to 2030. There you have it, guys. I sign off from this week's weekly roundup. Next week, I look forward to be updating you from Accra, Ghana, where I shall be attending the 3i Africa conference. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.